Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Very interesting question from Brian, and it's going to be a short video because the answer is it's factual. There's not a lot of pontification or theorizing. I know the truth because I was there, I lived it. Hey Aaron, if someone would have told you 20 to 25 years ago when you were a young adult in the mid to late 90s that America would be in the declining state that it is today, just how surprised do you think you would have been? Do you think Aaron Clarey 20 to 25 years ago would see most of this insanity we are dealing with coming today? Would you be completely surprised or a little bit of both? Your thoughts? If I had gone back and told myself, hey, this is happening, my younger self would say, yeah, no shit, I had all the research on it and predicted it many years ago. And I will tell you specifically what I had in mind. When I wasn't even a senior in college, I think I was a junior because my senior semester was very short-lived. I had already started putting together a file, compendium, on different tax havens, low-tax economies, low-tax countries that I could potentially move to because I know we all slam on millennials, but I saw the Gen Xers. I saw the way we were going. I was looking at the national debt, which has gotten infinitely worse. I mean, at least under Clinton's administration, unintentionally, it did get down to 38% GDP. Can you imagine that? 38% GDP? But just looking at the low-grade quality shit that Gen Xers were, and the professors what we're teaching, and how lacking of a work ethic my generation had. I just knew it. And the fact that we were around 35, 38% spending GDP, we weren't a capitalist nation. There was this big push, especially within people my age. Of course, you know, when you're young, you're stupid. Everyone's a socialist. I saw it, and I had compiled this thing like, I got to figure out where to go and where to move. Where I was wrong is in estimating some of these places that you could potentially want to live and move. One was Ireland. That has gone cucked. And then a couple of the Asian tigers ended up collapsing in the Asian currency crisis, of which I predicted a couple of those. But those, you know, your plan Bs quickly became not plan Bs because, well, one, a lot of these countries are a lot smaller. They're very trade dependent, international trade dependent, and they're not a big behemoth like the United States, both in terms of size of their economy, the diversity of the economy, and the pure size of the population. So a lot of these look great early on, but I think Ireland's only got a population of 7 or 8 million. You know, poof, yeah, that can switch very quickly if China farts the wrong way. So I've had this nailed long ago. I wasn't even that good of a historian. I didn't really read much about history except for the basics. And I already knew. You could forecast it. You could see it where it was going. So how surprised would you think you have been? Not at all. Dude, not to brag, I'm a damn good economist, okay? I predict shit that happens. Asian currency crisis, .com bubble, housing bubble, and you know, it was hard. Oh yeah, it was really hard to see that. Really? Because I recall everyone yelling at me, telling me I was almost getting fired over that shit during the housing bubble. No one seemed to see it. The experts in it, and I'm coming in like, yeah, this is fucking nuts. What's it? So I'm damn good. I am damn good at what I do. Unfortunately, being damn good at what I do, you don't get paid for that. In the world of economics and finance, you only get paid for one thing and one thing only. Just like, yeah, homie, don't play that. 90s reference, you millennials won't get that. Homie the clown. Kiss the ring. Dude, if you guys haven't seen Living Color, you gotta go watch it, man. That was Jim Carrey when he was young, the Wayans brothers. Homie the clown. Do you think Aaron Clarey 28 to 25 years ago would have seen most of this insanity we are dealing with coming to? Yes. If anything, I probably would. The economics, certainly. The women, only partially. I was still a little bit young and naive back in like 94, 95, thinking women were going to like, yeah, they're going to be just like us. They're going to work as hard. They're going to be Would you be completely surprised? Not at all. Not at all. Or a little bit of both. Nope. 100%. Yeah, I told you so. Your thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Look, let me explain to you how I'm so good of an economist. I remove anything I'd like to see from the real world. I remove any desires, dreams, and hopes. I look at the empirical data, and then I operate from one premise only, and that is most people are here to fuck other people over. And it's amazing how right I am. Most people are lazy, no-good fucks who want other people's money so they don't have to work for a living. And if you have the balls to get rid of the, well, let's kind of hope and feel it. No. You get rid of that, and you look at it and call it out and say, hey, I mean, I even remember one time, you know, pretty darn good. I ran some numbers on housing valuations, and even I didn't believe my own figures, and I should have. I looked at it, I'm like, housing is overvalued by 40%. I'm like, there's no way. It could be 10, 15, maybe 20, but not 40. Guess what? Housing prices dropped nationally by 40%. You just have to have the courage to not let any of the media, anybody, your boss, family, friends, or what people want, fuck them. Look at the numbers, look at the data, and just assume most people are parasitic, evil, vile pieces of human shit. And you'll figure it out. You'll be right. Like 99% of the time. And then have the bravery to say, oh shit. You know, like I fully accept the United States will collapse. It will be in this nice slow decline. The only thing, the only wish, the only dream I have in my life right now is that the lights stay on for the next 35 years because I'll be dead. Then you guys can go have the utopian diversity socialist dream of Brazil. All you go ahead and have it, all yours. Just keep the lights on, right? Just keep the fucking lights on. And very few people have that courage to do it. That's a different topic. We'll talk about that later. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.